lead program mean to you? It means a really cool opportunity to develop technical excellence among some really, really smart people and engineers.
Lead program for me is a quick revolution for your professional career as you get timely feedback from different manager and assignment leaders.
For me, the lead program means having the ability to travel around to different parts of the business, as well as learn their different processes and gain that multiple different array of experience to not only develop yourself professionally, but also in a personal way.
For me, the LEAD program is a platform to accelerate the process of learning about various systems and subsystems through rotations and leveraging the knowledge to foster creativity and innovation. LEAD program has definitely helped me elevate myself in my professional career.
My current capstone project is focused on reducing the number of trade parts through our transit business between our sister companies. This project should help harmonize the business further by reducing the amount of cash that we spend and improving lead times between parts.
My capstone project was working with the additive team to get the binder jet process and the growth of the additive lab closer towards industrialization and being ready for production.
LEAD program is not just about business, engineering, and operations excellence, but we also believe in giving back to the community we are all a part of. Over the last 2 years, the members of the LEAD program have volunteered over 2,200 hours towards serving the society in the best way we can.
Although this year we couldn't gather together in person as we normally do, this year provided us with a unique experience to be able to pull in supporters for Bits for Kids all over the country and all over the world.
For those of you that don't know, Bits for Kids is an annual event that is planned and hosted by LEAD program members where we raise money for 3 incredible organizations: the Boys and Girls Club of Erie, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and Shriners Hospital for Children. This past year, 2021, was our 26th consecutive annual event, and to date we've raised a little over $2 million that have all gone to these incredible charities.
I was blown away by how the team was able to successfully host the first ever virtual Bids for Kids event. What an amazing night it was. I also loved working on the APM team to pave the way for future classes and host some hopefully fun and fulfilling events along the way.
More challenging are also more engaging. For me, the biggest challenge while on the program was to visit the JVC shop as a support engineer all by myself. It gave me a first-hand experience of driving decisions and made me realize the magnitude of responsibility that lies with the design engine.
The biggest challenge is usually the first 2 months at the start of every rotation. You come into a new team and you're trying to get acclimated not only to the people but to the projects that are happening. And it's always difficult, those first 2 months trying to know what you're doing and also trying to give back to the team.
The biggest challenge while on program for me was learning how to be strategic when not always presented with a defined project plan or clear next steps.
The biggest challenge that I've faced is maybe connecting the dots and understanding how a small component that I'm working on today plays a bigger role in the integration and the system tomorrow.
The biggest lesson that I learned while on program is that you need to keep a mental directory in your head of the people that you've worked with and what their expertise is in. That way, whenever you encounter a problem, you know who you can go to for a little bit of insight instead of spinning your tires for a whole day.
The biggest lesson I learned during my time at Wabtec is don't be afraid to ask questions. No matter how dumb they seem, everyone at Wabtec does not expect you to know everything right off the bat. Everyone is super supportive and they know the program and they want you to succeed in your career.
The LEAD program taught me the importance of growing your network. Throughout having 4 different rotations, you're able to work with a lot of different business units, a lot of different colleagues, and establish a broad network of people that you can go to for support. The LEAD program really taught me the value of growing that network and maintaining those relationships.
My favorite memory on program is probably track testing on the battery locomotive. That was in the early stages of development before it was even painted, and locomotives have been a passion of my family's for generations, and so being able to be on my own on the locomotive track testing and troubleshooting was a very exciting, very encouraging experience as I continued to develop my career.
My favorite memory at Wabtec is definitely the one where I got to visit the Rosa maintenance shed for a testing on IR 6000 locomotive. The best part about this visit was I got to have a closer look at the locomotive from a different perspective, from an engineer's perspective. And the cherry on the cake of this visit was that I got to experience the loco simulator, which I believe is a once in lifetime experience.
My favorite memory while on program was traveling to Erie for physical inventory when I was the inventory finance analyst with the Global Supply Chain Group. This was a great experience for me because it got me outside of the Chicago and Pittsburgh offices where I'm used to working and have had prior rotations, and it got me onto the plant floor where I could see the products firsthand and work with the operations team in person.
Some of my favorite memories on program involve spending time with other program members, whether a part of my own track or other tracks. Whether it was during a training session, an APM engagement event, or just a happy hour after work, these times really allowed me to connect with people, make new friends, and learn about different spaces of the business that I may have not been familiarized with.
Lead commercial,
lead engineering,
lead finance,
lead IT,
lead operations,
lead technical manufacturing.
We are Wabtec.
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 We are.
I think it's a pretty special program, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.